Congratulations, you're in contract to sell your home. But now what? First of all, you've found a buyer for your home. Congratulations, that's a big milestone. But what comes next? In today's video, we'll walk through all of the things that you should do to ensure a smooth close of escrow. If you're new here, I'm Jen with the Jen Collins Group, your local guide and real estate expert to living in the East Bay. I'm here to help you live your life in a home you love, whether that's improving your current home or letting us help you find a new one. And if you want the inside scoop about real estate in the East Bay, plus tips about buying, selling, or investing, join our community by hitting that subscribe button and tapping the notification bell so you stay up to date on recent tips and trends. And if you're moving outside of the Bay Area, be sure to stick around until the end when I share our tip for finding a great agent anywhere outside of the San Francisco Bay Area. Finding a buyer for your home can feel like crossing the finish line, but really it's just the start. So whether you're moving up, downsizing, or relocating, there are a few things that you'll want to do right away, and I'm here to guide you through them. You've probably been hyper-focused on selling, staging, showings, offers, inspections, and negotiations, and now that's all done. But here's the thing, just because your house is in escrow doesn't mean your real estate journey is over. In fact, there are a few really important things that you should do right away to protect your money, reduce your stress, and make your next move easier. Let's break them down step by step. Usually, even before escrow closes, it's move-out time, unless you've negotiated a rent-back agreement with your buyers. Otherwise, you're expected to hand over the keys as soon as the sale records. During this time, you'll want to hire a reliable moving company. Then you'll want to schedule a cleaning crew to come in after you've moved out to clean the home for the new buyers. You'll want to make sure that all trash and excess furniture is removed, and also return any garage door openers, keys, or security remotes. You can also leave manuals or instructions for the new buyer in a kitchen drawer. In California, you don't have to patch nail holes or bracket holes in the walls before you move out, so you can take that off your to-do list. But you do have to remove any debris or personal items that were not included in the sale. If these items are left behind, a buyer can hire someone to dispose of them and then can bring legal action against you as the seller to pay for the cost of the disposal. Best to take everything with you now or dispose of it properly. Also during this time, make sure to begin notifying utility companies of your move-out date. Most sellers will cancel utility companies a day or two after closing, but if you're still occupying the home under rent-back terms, be sure to coordinate that timing with your real estate agent. Typical services to cancel or transfer include PG&E, water, garbage and recycling, internet and cable, and security or alarm systems. This could also include your landscapers, your pool service providers, and your pest removal vendors. Next, be sure to forward your mail and update your contact information. This one gets overlooked all the time. Head over to USPS.com and set up mail forwarding. It only takes a few minutes and can be done entirely online. Then make a list of key accounts that you'll need to update your address with. This includes places like banks and credit cards, utility and service providers, subscriptions like Amazon, of course, and magazines, and DMV and insurance companies. Don't forget your doctors, dentists, and schools, and also your voter registration. You don't want private documents showing up at your old house or missing out on your Amazon deliveries. If you want our full list of mail forwarding recommendations, you can download it below. As you get close to your close of escrow date, make sure that the escrow officially closes and that the sale is recorded with the county. Your escrow officer or real estate agent will typically confirm this, but you don't want to assume anything. I once had a seller who thought they were done until I called him to let them know that the buyer had a last-minute funding delay. Luckily, we closed the next day, but if this had happened on a Friday, we wouldn't have been able to close until Monday. So always ask for confirmation that everything has been recorded and finalized. You should also receive a final settlement statement. Be sure to file this away for tax time. Now let's talk about the money. After the closing, the title company will either wire funds to your bank account or issue you a check. Depending on your agreement, that can happen the same day or within a day or two of closing. Once the money lands in your account, you'll want to confirm that it arrived in full. You'll also want to keep your final statement for taxes. Be sure to talk to your financial advisor or your CPA if you're unsure about what you're going to do with these funds. And of course, if you're planning to buy again soon, we may need to get that cash ready for a new down payment. Okay, quick story time. We had a seller and we successfully closed on the sale of their home, but the bank held the proceeds of their sale and didn't deposit it into their account right away. After a lot of back and forth with the bank, the seller realized that the bank's policy was to hold unusually large deposits for up to 3 days. that really caused a problem with them for their next purchase. So, pro tip, call your bank ahead of the closing to make sure they're aware of the incoming deposit and understand what their hold policies will be. Now that you've moved out, the transaction has closed, and you have funds in your account, you'll want to make sure that you keep the following records. We've already mentioned the final settlement statement, also all of your signed disclosures, your inspection reports if any were done, warranty documents, and copies of the purchase contract. Store these somewhere safe, even if they're digitally stored. You may need them for taxes, insurance, or in case something unexpected comes up. Now it's time to celebrate. This is huge. You just sold your home. That deserves celebration. Whether this was your first home, your family home, or an investment, selling can be emotional. Give yourself a moment to acknowledge what you've accomplished. Pop the bubbly, make a toast to new beginnings, and then start to think about what's coming next. Are you moving locally and you need to buy again? Are you relocating out of state? Or are you taking some time off before your next purchase? Whatever your plan, it's okay if it's still forming. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. And if you're wondering about your next steps, we'd love to connect with you. We're here to help. If you're moving out of the Bay Area or out of the state, one of the things that I love to do is connect my clients with our network of trusted real estate agents in other cities and states. Whether you're headed to Dallas, Boise, Seattle, or Florida, I've got a network of top agents that we work with across the country. Let me make an introduction so you don't have to scroll endlessly through Zillow reviews. Here's the truth. Many people focus so much on selling their home that they forget about what happens after. But the post-sale steps are just as important. Moving out smoothly, protecting your money, staying organized, and planning your future. It all matters, and you don't have to do it alone. That's why we're here. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got an entire playlist of seller strategies that you might just want to binge watch. Okay, the paperwork's signed, the boxes are packed, but your journey is just beginning. Don't leave the next step to chance. Let's map it out together. If you've recently sold your home and you have questions, or if you're wondering about what to do with your proceeds, reach out to us. I'd love to help you navigate what's your next move, whether that's around the corner or around the country. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jen Collins, your local guide and real estate expert here in the East Bay. I'm here to help you find a home and a community you love. I appreciate you spending some time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.